Every Thursday at 6 p.m., Sergeant Marcus Cole sat in the back row of the Veterans Circle at St. Luke's Church. Hoodie up, eyes down, his hands were always clenched, like he was still holding a rifle. He was 42, with 2 tours in Afghanistan behind him. He'd lost 3 friends, and one particular night haunted his every waking moment. A child caught in the crossfire. He hadn't spoken to his wife in months, choosing the couch over their bed. He drank too much, and therapy felt like shouting into an empty void. He was lost. Then a 16-year-old kid named Eli walked in. He wasn't a vet. He was just a quiet boy with a sketchbook, dropped off by a social worker for an art therapy program. The worker explained he was just there to observe. Marcus almost got up and left. What could this kid possibly understand? But Eli was different. He didn't stare at Marcus's scars or flinch at the heavy silence that surrounded him. He didn't seem to notice the storm raging behind Marcus's eyes. He simply sat in the empty chair next to him and started to draw. Week after week, Eli returned. He never spoke, not a single word. He just sketched. He drew Marcus's rough, steady hands. He captured the deep worry line etched between his eyebrows. He even noticed the way Marcus would unconsciously touch the dog tags hidden under his shirt, a silent tribute to his fallen comrades. The constant presence, the silent observation, started to get under Marcus's skin. One night, the tension finally boiled over. Marcus snapped, his voice rough. "Why do you keep drawing me?" Eli didn't even look up from his sketchbook. His pencil kept moving as he answered softly. "You look like you're holding the whole world." The words hit Marcus like a physical blow. His breath hitched. No one had ever seen that. Not his therapist, not his fellow veterans, not even his wife. This kid, this stranger, saw the immense weight he was carrying. The following week, something shifted. Eli handed his sketchbook to Marcus, open to a fresh page. The drawing was powerful. It showed a soldier, kneeling amidst rubble, gently lifting a child to safety. Above the poignant scene, Eli had written a single word: hero. For the first time in years, Marcus broke. But it wasn't a break of anger or despair. It was a release. The guilt he had carried for so long, the shame of that one terrible night, began to crumble. This boy didn't see a failure, he saw redemption. And so, Marcus started talking. He talked about that night, about the child, about the crushing weight of being the one who survived. And Eli just listened. There was no judgment in his eyes, only quiet presence. And as Marcus spoke, Eli drew, translating pain into art and grief into understanding. By the time summer arrived, the change in Marcus was remarkable. He was sleeping in his bed again, calling his wife by her name and showing up for his daughter's soccer games. He was coming back to his family. On the final day of the art program, Eli gave Marcus one last sketch. It depicted Marcus in his uniform, his hand resting on a young boy's shoulder, both of them looking toward a rising sun. On the back, Eli had written a message. "You saved him, now save yourself." Marcus took the drawing home, framed it, and hung it by his bed. It became his daily reminder that healing was possible. Years passed. One day, a young man walked into the VA hospital where Marcus now worked. He wore a social work badge and carried a familiar sketchbook. "Hi," he said with a warm smile. "I'm Eli. I'm here to volunteer with vets." Marcus recognized him instantly. "You came back," he said, his voice thick with emotion. Eli's smile widened. "Someone once showed me that broken people can still be heroes. I wanted to help others see it too." Now, every Thursday, Marcus and Eli run the support group together. Marcus shares his story, his voice steady and sure, while Eli sketches the faces of the men and women who are learning, just as he did, how to come home. On the wall of their meeting room hangs a sign. It reads, "You are not your worst day. You are the hand that reached heaven when you thought you had nothing left to give." This story reminds us that sometimes the person who saves you isn't a doctor or a therapist. It's the one who quietly sits with you in your darkness and sees the hero hidden beneath the hurt. It shows that in the quiet space between silence and speech, healing can begin with a single, compassionate line on a page. Thanks for watching. If you or someone you know is struggling, please know that help is available and you are not alone.